On this episode of HPU News, we follow HPU's campus concierge as they deliver masses of Valentine's Day presents.
And we get a behind-the-scenes look at High Point's Presidential Scholarship Weekend. HPU News starts now.
Welcome to the first episode of HPU News for the spring 2015 semester. I'm Jocelyn Ganzert.
And I'm Nick Blair. Here are today's top stories. Along with all the love and kisses sent last Saturday for Valentine's Day, are mountains of gifts given both to and from loved ones around campus. Considering Valentine's Day is the only Saturday the post office remains open, it's fair to say it is the busiest day of the year for High Point's delivery service. Our own Scott Hardesty experienced this chaos firsthand.
This past Valentine's Day, temperatures were dipping into the 20s, but that did not stop a certain group of people from warming the hearts of students all over campus.
Cookie, I didn't really know what to offer.
Meet Zach Hanowski and Ryan Anderson, two employees at Campus Concierge, and they say that Valentine's Day is easily their busiest day of the year. So busy that we had to do a moving interview with them inside Ryan's car.
Because at the Campus Concierge, we handle all the edible arrangements that come in, all the flower shops come in, they all come to us, and the flower shops and edible arrangements, they all count on us to deliver them. And the concierge makes it so easy for their parents to send flowers that it just makes sense that it would be the busiest day.
Valentine's Day is Campus Concierge's busiest day of the year by far. They're in charge of delivering hundreds of gifts from teddy bears, flowers, and chocolate to students all around campus in just a few hours.
We're getting to the point where
These deliveries can put a lot of stress on the employees at Campus Concierge, but there are a handful of moments when these tedious deliveries do pay off.
This job, sometimes it's very uncomfortable. I don't really feel like knocking on someone's door. What if they're in the shower? And I always just run a million thoughts in my head, and I think it's going to be really uncomfortable and awkward. And then there's a lot of the time where people just answer the door and they're just really appreciative and
it's a really
happy.
cool thing to think that what we just did right there
Probably made her day.
We just made her day.
Right.
Yeah.
Although it's a lot of work, head of the Campus Concierge Valentine's Day delivery system, Lindsay Duro, believes these deliveries are a huge benefit to the students.
Absolutely. I think it's extremely important. As with the Campus Concierge program, we provide that top-notch, extraordinary service. So we go that extra mile and we deliver it directly to their room to surprise them and make them smile on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day truly is a busy day for Campus Concierge. So even if you didn't get any mail from them this past Valentine's Day, remember that they're always willing to help with whatever problems students are having. This is Scott Hardesty reporting for HPU News.
Thanks, Scott. It must have been a long day for those workers.
Yeah, hopefully they still had energy to do all of their Valentine's Day festivities.
Definitely. Also occurring this past Saturday was High Point's annual Presidential Scholarship Weekend. High Point invited potential students with outstanding academic records to visit the beautiful campus and interview for scholarships. Scholars were served a delicious dinner on Friday night and heard President Cobain speak to prepare them for their interviews on Saturday. Both professors and students interview scholars about topics ranging from climate change to their future plans. Jennifer Pascal spoke with both current and future students about the weekend.
High Point University's Presidential Scholars Weekend proves yet again to be one of the most exciting yet hectic weekends for all faculty and incoming freshmen. Let's take a closer look.
The weekend consisted of many different events ranging from dinners and receptions to student and faculty interviews. Current freshman and presidential scholar Aaron Creedon spent the day interviewing potential candidates for the scholarship.
It's been really fun. It's cool to be on the opposite side of it. Last year I was getting interviewed and I was really nervous, and this year I did the interviews. So it's really cool to see the potential people that are going to come and represent and be the next generation of High Point students.
Presidential scholarship candidate Mandy Engelman had this to say about the weekend.
My favorite part about Presidential Scholarship Weekend was meeting my future classmates and professors, and of course listening to Dr. Cobain speak. I'm so excited to join the class of 2019.
Dr. Cobain, High Point University president, always looks forward to this weekend on campus and enjoyed a preview of High Point's future potential.
Presidential Scholars Weekend is going so well. To attract so many students from so many places across America and the world, to have them come here, delve into our campus, meet our faculty, see our students, eat our food, listen to our music, but mostly to like our president. That's what brings them here.
The potential candidates were asked various questions during the interview process. Kayla Barry can tell us more.
We asked them questions like the obvious, what made you want to apply to High Point? What do you want to study? But we also asked them questions like, what are 3 goals that you want to complete during your first year? Because it was interesting to see what people want to get involved in. And we also asked them, what's a leadership position that you've been involved in and how did you handle that? What's a challenging class that you took and how did you get over that? So it was really interesting to see how people were able to answer, and you also got to see kind of their intellectual curiosity and how they kind of approach school.
And with this only being the first of 2, we are expecting another whopping 500 students for Presidential Scholars Weekend in 2 weeks. My name's Jennifer Pascal, HPU News.
Thanks, Jennifer. I was a presidential scholar, and I remember how impressed I was by the weekend. Were you a presidential scholar, Jocelyn?
Yes, I was. This year I decided to help with scholars interviewing packages. It was really fun. Scholars get their own business cards and everything.
I think I still have a few of mine. Well, it seems as though that's all we have time for HPU News. I'm Nick Blair.
And I'm Jocelyn Ganser. Join us in 2 weeks for the top stories happening on High Point's campus. Until then, have a great week, High Point.
Stay warm out there.